female farmer. You know her, you see her, but how are you supporting her? How are you supporting them? As a businessman? As an investor? Beyond the realms of tourism of the breathtaking islands of Saint Lucia and Dominica, have you considered directing resources towards agribusiness? What about investment in gender-sensitive financial products, technology, crops, and practices? One Caribbean business which has been a major ally in helping advance agribusiness for women in the Caribbean is Massey Stores.
Massey have been a tower of strength for the farming community for a number of years. I have been working with Massey for the past 20 years, so I've been there for all the transformation, moving from strength to strength to where we are today. And during that time, we have empowered a lot of farmers. And I'm talking about farmers, especially in the rural communities. We as a company understand the limitations when it comes to employment in some of those areas. So we really go out of our way to assist some of those people, to help them, in terms of having market for the products that they grow. And that helps in them sending their kids to school, taking care of their family and whatnot. And now, especially lately, we're having a lot of women, that come in to us with a lot of great ideas. And we have to find ways to really assist them, because at the end of the day, some of them are actually single mothers and looking for some level of employment. And what better if you could create the employment for yourself? Because I guess COVID taught us a lot of lessons, that we have to go back to basics. We have to go back to the land. We have to go back and produce the food. One of the fundamental things that must happen, all of us must eat. Now, when all of that food coming from overseas, a lot of that money will have to go back overseas. But when it's coming from St. Lucia, those same people come back to our stores and shop. So we understand some of those fundamentals. So we try to work with them in a way that we could empower them and they could help us grow too. We have really, I would think, contributed to the development of the agricultural sector in not just one way, in many ways, because like I said, we support even the value-added people, the ones who would add value to a product and get it to the market. And we would support the ones who actually grow agricultural produce and deliver direct to us so that we get it to our customers. So I would look at it as a win-win for Massey and the farmers, because we need them, they need us. We have to look at some of the farmers groups and whatnot, and how they can contribute to assisting women in even their communities and in the areas where they operate. But we too work with groups. We don't just work with individuals, we work with groups also.
Notwithstanding, the opportunities and needs are endless, from insurance and financing to ICT capacity building, to incubator participation, to data and research enhancement. Policymakers and industry gatekeepers, your help matters too.
The young people want to know that there is something in it for them. They want to know that there is opportunity for them to make money. And so that is what they have not seen in the sector. And it is one area of concern to me as a minister, to find opportunities for availability of land for our young people, to put in place mechanisms for our young people to be able to access funds from the financial institutions to give them a startup, to improve and to help them focus on new technology, because climate change is a very important phenomenon that can have significant negative impacts on the agricultural sector, and to really mechanize the sector to reduce the cost of what we produce locally.
Our farmers need you. Our women need you. Our countries need you. The future in the FarmHER is she's counting on you.